State health officials will be in Hyannis next week to discuss addiction. Transportation plans to be released Monday, and it's time to enjoy the outdoors. Today we have a special golf segment for you. These stories and more on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Thursday, June 11th, 2015. I'm Sarah Mannel. Cape Cod Healthcare and the Massachusetts Organization for Addiction Recovery have teamed up to sponsor a series of community forums aimed at celebrating recovery success and talking with local and state health and recovery advocates. A forum will take place in Hyannis Monday, June 15th at the Federated Church of Hyannis from 5 to 7:30. You can visit moar-recovery.com for more details. The Cape Cod Metropolitan Planning Organization will select one of two major transportation projects for the town of Barnstable Monday. Cape Cod Commission Director of Technical Services Glenn Cannon describes the two projects being considered.
There's two projects in there for the town of Barnstable. One, Route 28, from Route 130 to Newtown Cotuit Road, and then Route 132 from Route 6 north to Route 6A. Unfortunately, we only have enough money in the budget for one of these two projects, so we've had some discussions with Barnstable town staff. We're going to bring it to the Joint Transportation Committee. That's a committee mostly of DPW directors across Cape Cod, technical advisors to the Metropolitan Planning Organization, to make a recommendation on which of these two projects to move forward.
Cannon says the commission used several criteria to evaluate those projects.
On Route 28, we've been able to look at the data, the crash data, the volumes. So more crashes on Route 28, higher volume. Also, there really isn't anyone looking at that section of Route 28. Certainly town staff felt as if it weren't for the Cape Cod Commission, no one's really looking at it. On Route 132, from Route 6 to the Route 6A intersection, MassDOT is looking at a Route 6 corridor study, so that should incorporate the ramps. We've already done a road safety audit at the Cape Cod Community College, which I think is the main purpose of that study. Sue Rohrbach from Senator Wolf's office has also put money in the transportation bond bill to look at the Exit 6 park and ride. And then, I think the only thing we'd really have to look at in addition would be the Route 6A, Route 132 intersection, which we could probably take on ourselves. So it's a much smaller project. So I think that went into some of the decision making. We'll see how the JTC and then the MPO who ultimately decide. But it seems as though all the data points you towards Route 28 as opposed to Route 130.
The Cape Cod Metropolitan Planning Organization will make the announcement at its meeting Monday. That meeting will be held at the Cape Cod Commission at 1. Well, it's time for us to get back out on the golf course. Barnstable This Morning host Sarah Colvin talks with Director of Golf Operations Bruce McIntyre. We share that interview with you now.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sarah Colvin. It's a beautiful day here at Hyannis Golf Course. I'm here with our Director of Golf Operations, Bruce McIntyre. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I was noticing how beautiful and green the fairway is looking behind us. So what's up with that?
Well, couple of things. Number one, it's a great time of year for that. Grass is growing, everything's warmed up, but it's interesting you notice that because we did apply a product out there today, and it's a simple product. It's iron, and iron applied to turf the turf will respond by having a deep green color. It's very beneficial to the grass at this time of year, but at the same time, it makes the turf look abnormally green. And it looks like Ireland out there.
It does. It looks beautiful, though.
Yeah.
And so, when you look at healthy people, they have got good color. So the healthy grass has got good color as well. So it's interesting.
No doubt.
I never would have known that just a little sprinkling of iron would do that.
The similarities between us and turf and what we need is incredible. Calcium, magnesium, iron.
Wow.
All of those things are used in great doses by turf, just as they are to keep us healthy. It helps keep the grass healthy.
Look at that.
There you go.
You learn something every day. A little turf tip. So last week it was the Cape Cod Open. We were over at Old Barnstable during the first half of that. Second half wrapped up here. How did that go? It looked like everyone was having a great time.
It went extremely well, Sarah. We had 165 people in the field. We had golfers from Florida, California, Texas, a number of what we call web.com tour players. These are young aspiring golf professionals whose goal is to become tour professionals. A gentleman by the name of Jeff Sisk won his 5th Cape Cod Open. I think it's 3 times in the last 4 years. Jeff is a tour player, but he's also from Marshfield, Mass. Just a fantastic golfer. It did come to a playoff. They played 3 playoff holes. We had a great crowd around the greens here that Thursday afternoon. Just a terrific day. The comments that we received were just unbelievably positive. People were raving about the condition of the golf course. We had a number of people talking about they couldn't get over the fact that Old Barnstable Fairgrounds wasn't a private club.
Yeah.
So it was very successful. A lot of these guys, as I said, they're traveling golfers. They came to our town. They stayed here for a couple of nights. They ate here. They took advantage of the town of Barnstable, and they played both of our golf courses.
That's right. And for some who this might have been their first trip here, maybe we'll see them back again golfing at one of our fantastic golf courses. So, Bruce, I wanted to talk a little bit about some capital projects. I know you recently just got some funding to bring some of the bathrooms here up into ADA compliance. Tell me a little bit about that project.
Well, it's been a long project, but we've secured funding through the Capital Trust Fund through the town of Barnstable, and starting July, right after the 4th of July, we will be completely renovating the first floor bathrooms here at Hyannis Golf Club. Not only is it long overdue, but as you said, it will bring us into full ADA compliance. You know, we have the large function room, and the building is extremely busy, whether we're golfers or not. So that's a really good starter for our capital projects. And then we kind of move into we're going to go into kind of like a 5-year building improvement plan, not only for Hyannis Golf Course, but for Old Barnstable as well. And starting this fall, we're looking to replace the roof at both clubhouses. We're looking to replace all the rotted trim around the decks and the exterior of the building, and have the entire exterior of the buildings painted. So that's year 1. As time goes on, we'll be working on decking, awnings, replacement of doors and windows and things like that. So kind of aggressive, but the buildings, they need the work, and I think it'll be a huge enhancement. Absolutely,
and fall, of course, a good time to do that is as we're, golfing. You can golf 365 days a year out here in Barnstable, that's for sure. But slows down a little bit in the fall, so you'll be able to get some of that work.
No doubt. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think the timing is right, and I think the people that are coming here are going to notice the changes, and they're definitely for the good.
Great. Yep. And so for folks who want to come and golf here, what are their options? Do you have to be a member to golf here? Can you just come and get a tee time? How does it work?
Well, obviously, we do offer full memberships. We call them annual passes. Resident annual pass as a resident of the town of Barnstable, a copy of your real estate tax and a driver's license to prove residency, and you can join as a member that way. Right now, a full membership with unlimited golf privileges at both golf courses is $910. It's very comparable to what a lot of the other municipalities are charging. If you are not a resident of the town of Barnstable, we offer non-resident memberships as well. They're a little bit more expensive, but we have a tremendous value. We now have 138 full non-resident members coming in and playing golf here at our 2 courses. Beyond membership opportunities, anybody can play Barnstable golf, either golf course, by simply calling either Pro Shop to make a tee time, by visiting us online at www.barnstablegolf.com. We're pretty easy to find. We do a lot of marketing, a lot of advertising, we do a lot of email blasts and things like that. So we're pretty easy to find, and anybody that wants to play golf can come on down.
Awesome. Well, Bruce, thank you so much as always for letting us take some of your time and joining us here on Barnstable this morning.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Bruce
you.
McIntyre, of course, Barnstable's Director of Golf Operations for Barnstable this morning. I'm Sarah Colvin.
Well, be sure to tune in to our hour-long news program, Barnstable This Morning, weekdays at 7 a.m. On tomorrow's show, we will have our weekly arts and culture segment. We'll chat with Donna Wonder, competition chair for the upcoming Theater on Ice, and we'll have all the news and information you need. For Barnstable This Morning, I'm Sarah Mantle.